We're dead. Important. The simulation must never stop running. Please launch 100 bat if the process is not active. Hi, Kiki. You feel better? She had a little hairball earlier. Seemed pretty energetic. Hi. You want to come say hi to chat, Kiki? Say hi. Okay. Simulation must never stop running. Please launch one bad if the process is not active right now. Oh my god, why is it getting so loud? Any disruptions will inevitably have fatal consequences. I repeat once more, no local backup copies are being made. For obvious reasons, it will soon be impossible. I lost my place. For obvious reasons, it will soon be impossible to maintain a stable connection to the virtualization cluster. Its impending failure is only a matter of time. 2 out of the 3 channels are already down. Please do not abort the AI process under any circumstance. This may be the last computer where Beamkey is still alive. Okay, I'm going to launch it. I can't launch it. If there was a failure and the system went down, please make sure to execute it immediately. Every second of inactivity equals lost neural connections. Okay, shit. Hold on. If a man owns 100 sheep and one of them wanders away, will he not leave the 99 on the hill and go look for the one that wandered off? I don't know. The cell. A judge. Hello, Judge. Gods are merciful. Who are you? I'm a warrior. I'm a prophet. I am death. What difference does it make? The history won't remember my name. I'm nobody. I'm nobody, I guess. Lies. Why are you here? What did you do? What were you trying to achieve? I fulfilled my duty, but it wasn't enough. I lost and I ended up here. I was carrying the light of truth, but it was too bright. The dimwits were scared, so they put me here. I don't know. I really don't. I killed many and will kill even more when I get out of here. I'm nothing to write home about. I've accomplished nothing in my life. Nothing. Nothing! I don't know. I don't know. Lies. What is the opposite of a weapon? Stagnation, art, weakness, a toy. A weapon has no opposition. Toy? I don't know. I will be here tomorrow. Gods are merciful. Will you still be here tomorrow? Initializing day 1, weaving the fabric of the universe. Done. Read the note. The sheet of paper is covered in seemingly random scribbles and dots. Dots are somehow connected. It's hard to decipher. This is your Ailey. Ailey? A glowing cube with intricate ornaments. It is pulsating softly, dimming and lighting up again. Listen to the Ailey's song. The alien is humming to the rhythm of the colorful pulses of light under its thick glass cover. The touching lower overtones of her song remind you of a church organ, but unlike those that they sing at the church, this tune is not one of servitude and enthrallment. The enticing melody invites you to stay here willingly to enjoy its enchanting, haunting beauty forever. Okay. An empty tin mug. It doesn't seem like the cell has any means to fill it, though. All right. A rat trap. Curious. Set the trap. Spring goes down smoothly. A metallic click tells you that the trap is now armed. An armed rat trap. Leave the trap be. Disarm the trap. Put your hand into the trap. Put your hand into the trap. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. The trap triggers unexpectedly. You feel sharp, burning pain in your hand. You hear a scream, but it drowns out immediately as the Ailey starts singing, weaving a malevolent cackle into the melody of suffering. Ow! It seems that it's already night. The nagging pain in your maimed hand reminds you of your own stupidity. What else did you expect, stinging your finger in a rat trap like that? Initializing Night 1. Transitioning to the nocturnal plane. All right. A red cross in a square frame, alone with only 4 walls to keep it company. You are here. All right. Okay. Gods are merciful. At least I am not alone here. I shall not kill a living creature, even though that must be the reason they left me this trap. I placed this trap for you, but got caught in it myself. Now who's the rodent here, whiskered one? Hello there, cellmate. Alas, I don't have even a breadcrumb to spare. Shoo, the last thing I need here is rats. Hello, cellmate. The rat silently stares back. For a heartbeat, disappointment flashes in its dull, lifeless eyes. Oh my god. Hey, what's your problem? The rat leaves without making a sound. Alright. The rat left, but from within the rat hole something is watching, scrutinizing, judging. Alright. You can hear a noise from behind the wall. It sounds like running water. It wasn't there earlier today. Fiddling with anything on the table in the middle of the night is probably not a good idea. Okay. Every why has a wherefore. The emptiness that replaced your finger is a reminder of the choice made. Okay? The door's placement is unusual. Something or someone seems to be guarding it. It is impossible to pass through these shadows. Oh! What was that? Was it an illusion? I don't know. It was creepy as fuck, though. A simple wooden bed. You notice something glistening under its leg. Something glistening under its leg. Can we click on that? Tear a piece of the cloth off the bedsheet, I guess? I can't set the rat trap. Every why has a wherefore. Can we pick up the finger? Kick the finger into the corner, I guess. Finger vanishes into the darkness of the night without a trace. The only pain in your maimed hand is still... Only the pain in your maimed hand is still there. Oh! A little sapling born out of the flesh sacrificed. A small, but full of life. It has to be watered regularly to grow even stronger. Alright. I think I've lost something. Something so small and warm and precious that my heart skips a beat from thinking about it, like a little kitten. Like the soft undertone of sun-kissed skin, like the sound of Mom's voice when she's smiling. Like a sparkler in your hand at a celebration. I don't know. I can't remember. They killed something deep inside me. Something quite important, I'd say. Okay. A shrill, deafening wail pierces the silence at times. The city weeps. It's sick of us. With us. All of them. With them. Of it all. The night is bright, but cloudy. You cannot see the stars. A pity. The sky is dead. The gods are dead. The gods are merciful. All the city can do is weep. Gods are merciful. For every why, there's a wherefore. Even death can be beautiful. Why stare at the sky and stars at all? It's meaningless. I used to live in a city like that, but I can't remember having such thoughts. Death is always truthful. But is there any beauty in truth? Okay. I don't know. For every why, there's a wherefore. AI, the fishing lodge. An update is available. A door of a prison cell guarded by eerie shadows. It is impossible to pass through those. A wave of pain rushes through your maimed hand when you look at the trap. Best not to touch it now. Besides, you can't really see anything in the middle of the night anyway. Alright. It says you notice something under its leg, but I can't, like, click on it. Right? Like, it doesn't seem like I could... Oh, I can slide the bed. Oh, I see. Got it. I didn't realize that. Okay, what is this? I don't know what that is. I guess we'll rest until morning? I don't know what this is. A judge. Gods are merciful. Your intentions shall be evaluated. What is the promise you made? One should never make such promises, but I was foolish enough to promise that I would return. I said that gods are merciful. I was giving promises away like free candy, but nobody would take them for granted. What's the point of making a promise if nobody's going to believe you anyway? They hated me. I did not promise anything to anyone. I promised that they would hear of me again. I don't know. This, I guess? Lies. Your intentions shall be evaluated. We weep and mourn your fate and fortunes. What are you afraid of? You lie. You do not weep. I am not afraid of anything. Oh my god. Let's say that. Lies. Your intentions shall be evaluated. Would you like to leave this place? I don't care. Lies, all lies, abominable, detestable lies that make us shudder. We mourn your fate and fortunes. Drink your tea. Okay. Continuing expansion and progress. Refining algorithm to the reveal full potential. Done. Sheet of paper is covered in seemingly random scribbles and dots. Dots are somehow connected. It's hard to decipher. A tin mug, which unlike yesterday is full of liquid. The dark plum-colored tea inside has a distinctive flowery smell. Pour the contents out on the floor. Water the tree with this tea. Water it. Sapling is reaching up, a newborn life in search for sustenance. Sapling drinks the tea without a trace. It's shivering, its bark wrinkles, its leaves contract and roll out again in an overwhelming pleasure spasm. It's obviously grateful, but you can feel the lust for more growing inside of it. Soon you'll have to water it again. Okay. That's what they'll write, no matter what actually happens. Dead? Merciful gods, put him out of his misery. Alive? Even better. Praise the gods. The beggar child shakes his fist at the sky. The sky thunders back, aggrieved. The city is crawling with men wearing these horrendous trench coats. That's the balance for you. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, the gods are merciful. Am I the man in that coat? I've never seen this city before. The poor child must be me, but those thoughts are not mine. The balance is all a lie. All a lie. All of it. It's all lies, I guess. The fishing lodge. An update is available. Okay. Oh, the tree. Look at that. Young tree, strong and full of energy. Its lust for life is both fascinating and intimidating, like the smooth moves of a predator. It needs more water. It is waiting. Okay, this is out now. Sorry, I missed the first part. Blood rushes to your head, making you nauseous almost instantly. Best not to touch the rat trap again, ever. A rat hole. You reach for the piece of coal without a second thought, and it practically jumps into your fingers. Some vague childhood memories resurface, but you've never been that enthusiastic about art. Why bother when the author is dead anyway? What? Something has changed. The urge to draw is gone. You feel exhausted, as if the work of art has depleted some kind of inner resource within you. Oh. Error. Empty data cluster. You alright? Hello? What? Who are you? Who am I is an idle question. It's much more important to find out who you are. Prophet, warrior, murderer, an artist. I'm so sick of that question. I'm sick of that question. You get asked this a lot, don't you? You see, even I couldn't resist. You must admit that it seems like someone is pushing you towards something, as if giving you a choice, an illusion of one. You're tied to those 4 options, just like, pardon the language, a mongrel to the kennel. And the leash fastens ever tighter with every response. Wait. Is it... Something is happening right now? Straight lines, jagged zigzags, and colors all blend into a dissonant, chaotic choir of broken composition. They seem to be following some kind of shared principle, though you just have to squint at the right angle. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Did that drawing change somehow? Yeah, it fucking did. You got a gun in your hand and your brain's blown out and his neck's over here and then roses. It most certainly did. The environment has analyzed your personality matrix and adjusted the visual stimuli to match. It may change again more than once. Evaluating of environmental conditions is an ongoing process. How do you know? Have we met before? You don't know me. You don't even know who you are. I've already answered that question. Quite right. And yet, you're missing something obvious. What exactly? I intensely dislike philosophers who pretend that they're oh so clever and know it all, but refuse to explain a thing. What exactly? The very obviousness of it all. How droll. It truly isn't. I intensely dislike philosophers. Okay. Your rebuke is noted. I admit I deserved it. Now let's put aside the matter of artists and murderers. Let us instead try to answer the question of who you really are. Are you a boy or a girl? How old are you? How tall? What are you wearing? Look, is that really so important? Well, right now I'm wearing a woman. I'm a man. I have no idea what I look like. Is it so important? Exactly. It's not important at all. He forces upon you that which is important to him, not to you. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Okay? Are you in the neighboring cell, or am I talking to a drawing on the wall? He, who is he? Are there any other prisoners apart from us? Let's not waste it any further. I'll be going. Who is he? A judge. Could you be more specific? Alas, I cannot say more. Your case is just one of the many on his table. I can only tell you that I was one of his creators. However, I did not make him a judge. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Are there any other prisoners apart from us? I'd like to believe that there are. Then again, at the same time, I hope that the answer is no. Tell me, do you know someone named Marmoset? Of course, Marmoset feels great. He asked me to say hello and wish you the speediest discharge. I have no idea who that is. The only thing vaguely resembling a monkey I saw here was a distinguishing-looking rat. Yeah, that. I know that Marmoset is not a rat, but if you truly met the rat and it's still alive, here's my advice to you. Don't listen to it. Why not? The rat never lies. Does that mean that you're lying too? But that's good, isn't it? Not here. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Are you in the neighboring cell? Which do you think is the more logical option? The most logical assumption is that you're a fellow prisoner in a neighboring cell. Of course you're a drawing. Talking to one's drawing is perfectly normal. I do it all the time. The first one? Then let us do just that. Logic exists even in places such as this, however peculiar it may be. But still, who are you? Who are you? All I have left is the rational thought. It's up to you to decide whether it's somewhere beyond the wall or simply drawn upon those bricks. Okay, we'll be going now. As you wish. I'll be here for foreseeable eternity. Prison cell's door. Come closer. The door is so close. You only have to take a couple steps to reach it, but the very thought of it is gut-wrenching. Your legs grow heavier with every inch as you approach. Take a step. The first step is the hardest one. The crippling anxiety is suffocating. A shaky, rugged breath. Who was that? One more step. There aren't too many left. Something soft is bubbling and gurgling under your feet. But you know that it's not real. It's not real. It's an illusion. More steps. Don't look down. Focus on the door. Just one more step. Just one. A wave of nausea rushes over you as a horrible miasma attacks your nose, making you drop to your knees, vomiting on an empty stomach, panicking, screaming, rushing, closing in. Who is that? Who am I? Why is everything red? Where did the red come from? Small step. Just a little more. Error. Empty data cluster. Flash of light. Flash of pain. A wave of sound, a blessed silence in the dark, and then a howl supported by Ael's atonal song, a motive of primal horror. When you open your eyes again, the sun is already gone. The splitting headache makes it hard to think straight, but the ferrous aftertaste on your lips reminds you that leaving this chamber is not going to be an easy task. Let's start again. What if we assume that you are a drawing? Fine, let's have it your way. So I am a drawing. Of course you're a drawing. Talking to one's drawing is perfectly normal. I do it all the time. I see. Forgive my candor, but those are dangerous signs of insanity. And how do those drawings respond? They don't, of course. They open new horizons of imagination before my very eyes. They whisper the images to me. They blur the lines of the unknown. That was a subtle metaphor. You're not a very creative person, are you? I'm not sure. What do you mean I'm not sure? I can't speak in metaphors. I always try to say it like it is. And so I repeat again, we know very little about ourselves here. Still, time is fleeting, so let's move on to the important bits. I'll try the prisoners thing again. I thought I already told you that I don't. I don't know anybody named Marmoset. Do excuse me, my abilities are quite limited as of now, and I may occasionally forget what we are talking about. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Great. Oh, the monkey's back.
Why can't you fall asleep? Because your life depends on someone else's charcoal pattern on a canvas? Or because you've got something on your conscience?
What's your name?
What's your name? What good are names in your deranged and cold grey limerick, where all is bound to die in flames?
I shall call you Rat.
Call me whatever you want.
Can't sleep because you keep squeaking. You can talk?
There is no talking here. Your past and your misery are only your own. This is the kingdom of anguish and teeth like clocks in a vicious maw, behind which one may find truth. Every why has a wherefore here.
And still, you can talk, though?
There is no talking here. Your past and misery are your own.
Okay. I would like to call to your attention that this game is quite strange. Yeah, it is. We're marching off to war.
The war that you started.
I don't start wars. I don't finish them. I just follow orders. Wait, what war?
The war you started, and no, you did not throw the first stone or unsheath the first sword.
And how is it my fault?
You were the one who stayed silent.
Me of all people, I spoke up many times, and yet it was no use. They didn't listen. They don't listen. Fine, but what is this war about? Who's fighting whom? It's not like I'm against wars in general. Stay silent.
Nothing to say? Well, then I'll stay quiet too.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Fascinating. Was there anything to lose in the first place?
Are you being rude to me? I have a trap here, you know.
Every why has a wherefore. You truly only get what you deserve here. So far, you've only deserved rudeness. You set a trap, but it was a two-legged joke. You won't hurt anyone else with that maimed hand of yours.
Okay. They keep saying that, and it means nothing. Stop saying that. All right. The rat watches you silently. Okay. Oh, hello there. Hey. Hello. Talk with me.
Hi. Who are you?
I'm a prisoner. Doesn't matter who I am. Could you please let me out? I'm a prisoner.
Whoa, cool. What did you do to end up in prison?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm a horrible criminal. My crimes are the worst ever. Are you scared? I have no idea why I'm here.
I don't understand.
Some weird creature asked me who I was several times, and then I just woke up in the cell, that's all. That's a good question. I don't really have a clue myself. Whatever that means for you, I'm not here to explain things for you. I don't have a clue.
Let's try and work through it all together. Come on, focus. Tell me who you are.
Are you going to ask me the same question again? I'm just a prisoner and I have no idea how I ended up in here.
This is boring. I don't like it. You're my friend, right?
Doesn't matter who I am. Could you please let me out? Who are you?
Me? I'm a friend.
I see. Hello, friend.
Hi, who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. Could you please let me out?
Of course I can, but let's make a deal first. What do you have?
I have a rag, freshly ripped off a bedsheet, almost unused. Yeah.
A rag? That's nice. You can clean a dusty window with it, or even wipe someone else's drawing away if you don't like it. You can do many things with a rag. But I have no window to clean, and neither I have a pen to draw with. Why would I want to erase my own drawings? Keep the rag for yourself.
I don't have anything.
That's not fair. I'll open the door for you, but for what? Come back when you find something to trade. You're my friend, right?
All right, I should go.
Then go.
All right. We can erase this, apparently. Do you know who the friend is? Of course, a friend is a person who is friends with someone else. All right, now I get it. Happy to help anytime. Okay, fuck off. I'm serious. A weird gray child sometimes comes over and just talks to me. Is that so? As far as I can recall, my Victorian Baroque literature class, a mysterious gray child that comes and goes as he pleases is a sign of exceptionally bad luck, what the protagonist is to experience quite soon. I'm not in the mood to discuss literature, if you say so, but he said that he was my friend. I don't have many friends, as you might have already guessed. I'm sure I would have remembered such an extravagant person claiming to be my friend. However, I must admit that my memory is betraying me more often than I would have liked it to in this place. It's amusing to hear a drawing on the wall call something extravagant. You got me there. Well, if he really thinks that he's your friend, please treat him as one. Friendship is better than rivalry. I'm afraid our time is quite limited. Still can't erase this or anything. Okay, I think I'm done with this. It's pretty weird. I don't know. It seems like it could be pretty interesting if you're into kind of a point and click kind of thing. It's a bit philosophical for my taste. Fake philosophical? Sure. The fact that it's all like running on a computer is like something that could be interesting. There might be more to it or something. But I don't know. Maybe me Alt-F4ing out of the game there was a mistake. If possibly I could have closed out the program and then something would have happened. I don't know. I didn't really think about... I didn't really think about that until just now. So it's like a 2D point and click. Horror game. Yeah, it's like in the description for the game it says, every Y has a wherefore. You are trapped and you must escape. But is that really the goal? Centum is an unreliable narrative-driven adventure where everything may be a lie. That's definitely... And unreliable is a unreliable narrator focused. Interesting art. Gets pretty grotesque.
Welcome to B1K Live.
Hazanku, thank you so very much for the 29 months. You can Alt F4 out of the game anytime for me, Billy. We made it to North Carolina. Nice. Congrats. Cats did well on the cross-country road trip, but missed their Billy and Kiki fix. Fair. I hope you, you know, now that you're in North Carolina, you can get yourself a K-truck. Anyway. I think that it's pretty good. I think that it's interesting. I'm not sure if it's like, I think it's probably a 3, maybe it's a 2. It's kind of like the art is quite nice. I think it sets out to what it's trying to do in being kind of unsettling and confusing on purpose. You know, as you uncover stuff, I would imagine things will become a bit more clear. Like, I'm definitely a bigger fan of, like, Case of the Golden Idol, for example. Like, that's a really excellent one, like, point and click kind of, and that's an investigation kind of game. There's one, the demo that we might try out when I go to look for demos. I think it's called, like, Through the Window or something like that. It's like it's similar to Case of the Golden Idol, by the way. But anyway, we're not to that yet. So, no, I wouldn't play that on stream, but sure, you could check it out. It's definitely, if you're into like a horror kind of odd setting, I might be curious to know your experience with it.